So grabbing a ledge when this happens results in some crazy shit.
Oh my god. I watched the first one. I guess it happens again. Hang on. Holy shit, where are you? Where are you going?
Bye, stage. It was nice knowing you. Okay, that's quite enough of that.
Yeah, I think you broke it. Good job, babe.
No, it still thinks the game is already running. This is weird.
Oh my god, what? Sure. Alright. Yeah. Okay.
According to what I have here.
I don't know what just happened.
What?
Much shorter than the John Wick 2
and they don't focus on it so much. Like, it's happening. Oh, there's a shorty.
And he fucking Goomba stomped you like 4 times.
Did he? I wasn't even paying attention.
Bounced on your noggin a bunch.
You'll have to clip that for me.
I think I can do that. Okay. Sure.
Yep.
God damn it. Fucking... Just go.
Sorry. And you got machines check anyway.
Shut the fuck up.
Cool, just flip upside down on the thing.
What the shit?
Wow. You warped at the wrong time.
Shit! Custom playlists. Really? Yeah, what's up, Rodon? How's it going? You what up, Rance? How's it going? Let's start off with some multiplayer if there's any matches available. Waking up? Yo, I feel that. My sleep schedule's been all kinds of jacked up lately, though not for the usual reason. The usual reason is like an utter incapability of falling asleep sometimes, but like here lately it's more like I just get tired in the middle of the day a bunch and then I wake up at like 3 in the morning. Okay, so this is Way of the Nioh. I still have that terminology in my head. This is Dream of the Nioh, excuse me. Later, buddy. It's fine. That shouldn't kill. Pretty close, though. Hello? Push button to heal, please do that. Okay, that probably will kill. I'm not really paying that much attention yet. All hell shootin' Doji for saving my ass there, though. So this next spot will actually probably need all of us. Or rather, I'd be better capable of soloing it if I was more awake right now. But that's a Fuki, and those guys are douche nozzles. Hate these guys. Still not dead. Okay, you know what? These guys have got to go. God, that tackle is just absurdly good. Are you really doing that? What a fucking waste. Okay, I thought I was gonna get past that. Evidently not. Oh, what the hell? He only did 800 to me at that point. Did I not have more than 800? It'd be really smart if I started paying attention, huh? But yeah, I don't know. Today's been a really, like, wake up too early and, like, just a slow day, but not slow in the way of, like, things happening in the day. Just, like, I guess a brain fog kind of day. There's a reason that I'm not doing God Hand runs right now, is because I already know I'm not all here. Those are your emotes? I did not know that you were this into Nioh. So this is Dream of the Samurai. Dawn of the Demon. This is gonna be way too easy. Oh, the player was back there? How did that happen? At the amount of strength that Sword Boy is sporting, I'm kind of surprised it took him that long to get that done. He's got the Hayabusa set on for that, like, true, what is it? True Dragon Sword, I think is what it's called. Every time that I see the Nightmare Bringer Soul Core come out, that was the trio of elemental tornadoes that were spinning around. Every time I see that come out in multiplayer, I immediately know that person really doesn't know what they're doing. Because, like, yes, it's a good Soul Core. It's very powerful. And in single player, it can be kind of disruptive to what you're doing, but you can get used to the source of those tornadoes and the visual difference it's going to make based on the point of ingress. But when you're playing with other people, it just creates a lot of visual noise, and there's not, like, a real way to adjust to that. So more than anything, it's just likely to make other players not be able to see what they're doing. Gonna fight the rest of these dudes, or no? Okay. To be fair, though, this is the initial playthrough, so considerations based on difficulty might not be as much of a thing. You know, that guy is actually capable of being a total pain in the ass. We noticed on a previous stream how silly it is that, like, all of the biggest, like, most annoying enemies, their soul cores are all awful. God damn it. Boop. I genuinely don't know why the Brute Strike is so good against aberrant soldiers in particular. Like, I imagine it hits their shoulder, but even when that's broken, it still hurts them pretty good. Anyway, speaking of some of the biggest pain in the ass enemies, Tateyaboshi is coming up, and that definitely counts. Was that another Itsumade? Oh, this isn't the direction I thought we were going. I, believe it or not, completely forgot this area was here. Anyway, so we're about to fight 2 NPCs. More evidence that someone here doesn't know what they're doing. That attack is very bad. Notice how we had 2 targets and there's 3 of us, and everybody ended up on the same one. Sag, bro. Gotta love it when the host player doesn't let someone else do all other buffs. Thankfully, I only use 2 different things as a normal state of affairs, because I just want to be able to fight stuff instead of having to rely on buffs, but the other dude was not ready. Yeah, that's fine. Bro, there was something in my mouth, and I couldn't just not pay attention to that fact. The fuck? Whatever. They should be fine, though. Tateyaboshi's not actually much of a problem. Well, not on Dream of the Samurai. Like, their first time through, Tateyeboshi shouldn't be a problem at all. Especially with help. But honestly, like, the biggest problem with that enemy is that its scythe's swipes have a red aura to them that interrupts super armor and toughness. This person just needs help with Kasha. Alright, well. Are you really just gonna hang back like that? Eh, whatever. Hey, there aren't any right now, so hold on. Let me look at my list. I should have enough space on hand. Hold on, I should check my items before I get super long into this. 320. Time to do some menuing. A good number of these is just going to be souls that I need to get rid of. Let's see. I could still use a better Yoki. Doesn't look like I have one, however. Okay, that is definitely a better Gozuki. Nah. I tend to try to avoid the menuing thing while I'm live, because it tends to just eat up a bunch of time and nobody really wants to watch this shit, and I totally get that. What's like, is this, it's now, see, I've never used this, so, gain Emrita, so, it just says Emrita, not Emrita Gauge. I'll have to test these at some point. Nah. Surprised I still don't have an ethereal Mitsume. I still don't have an ethereal flying bolt either. What the shit? Not surprised about Ubume. I've been utterly failing to lock my mortal souls. Okay, let's do some soul fusion. drums. I'm not sure that there's a way to map that would actually make sense. I remember it was suggested at some point that I play God of Hand on a DDR pad. And like with combo looping, that's like not impossible for sure. It's totally doable. I just don't want to. That sounds incredibly unfun. Well, best of luck, I suppose. Man. See, that's why I don't promise anyone shit. Because I am a rude streamer. Like, look, I'll prove it. I am, right now, not promising anything. At this very moment, I don't promise to do anything. I promise to make no promises. That's where we're going with this. Exactly. I mean, like, there's upsides and downsides to it, right? Because, like, I don't exactly... He was curious about my UI? What do you mean? Yeah, there's, like, upsides and downsides to, like, my mindset about streaming. Like, I don't really care if I get numbers. Like, genuinely, if nobody was watching right now, I'd be fine with that, and I would still be broadcasting, and I'd have a good time broadcasting, even if there are no viewers. But at the same time, like, there's freeing elements to that, in that I never feel like I owe the viewers anything. Are you talking about, like, my stream layout? Because, like, the heads-up display on God of Hand isn't something, like, you can't change it. Like, it's not a customizable element of the game. If you're talking about, like, my move layout, that's, like, those are all different things. I'm not using any kind of paxer. I'm playing the actual video game on the actual console. Real hardware only. Why would you do that? He was down. Well, of course I'm using the fist. I acknowledge the fist is a bit overpowered, but I'm a puncher. Like, any game that you see me playing, if there is an option to be a puncher, there's a pretty good chance that I'm punching. Dark Souls is one of the few where I really could not find a way to make it fun with fists only, but to be fair to me, none of those punches are how anyone would punch ever. The designers of that game have no idea what punches look like. Man, I really love it when I get an enemy down to 0 key and the person I'm helping immediately gets between me and the target. Heaven forbid I actually use the vulnerability I earned. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get myself to give half a shit about Dark Souls 2. The Souls series in general just seemed really whack to me. Like, it existed entirely on an atmosphere of hype. Now see, normally I would keep this guy in a paralysis loop for a little bit, but the guy that I'm with had to go and fuck that up, so that's cool. I mean, I think we've had this conversation before, but whether or not, like, a game's quality of, like, whether it's a high quality thing or not doesn't have anything to do with whether or not people will find it fun. There are plenty of games that are not very good video games that are still entertaining for other reasons. Boop. I'm a little surprised he didn't fall down. I did not input that dash. I really wish you'd stop hitting the enemy so I could do a finisher. You sack of shit. Can't help but, like, every time that I have a multiplayer experience in this game, I can't help but notice that this game is definitely not designed for multiple people to go after the same enemy. On bosses, it works out okay, but on basic enemies, it's the worst. Oh my god, that should have been a finisher. Shush. He got in between me and the fucking enemy again. Oh, God. Gee, thanks, guy. Yeah, I'm gonna observe for a moment. Good. Well done. Oh my god, he's using the Karasa Tengu core? That's one of the worst cores in the game. What are you doing, dude? Like, it does decent key damage and decent damage, but it's so slow. Oh no, I've been grabbed. Oh god, Knight was from that, yeah. God. Yeah, Knight was from that other game that we were in earlier. Thanks. What the hell, dude? He got killed by an aberrant soldier. Alright, get down there. I hate this enemy so much. Like it's genuinely that enemy type that like there's no way anybody could possibly not hate that enemy. It's not threatening, it's just really, really irritating.
Yeah, that's fair. What?
Well, that was lame. Oh, I got another fist point. You know what, this right here is what this game really needs, is some Katamari music. Who wants to roll a big ol' Katamari out of, like, all the objects in Nioh 2? We'll make the Nioh star. All we would need is some, like, feudal era Japan music, like, reimagined as happy hardcore, right? That's how this would work, for sure. Fear not, I am not about to do all of the, soul matching on stream. That's not how we do. Go back online, goddammit. Okay, the frenzied blaze again. Well, that went well. It's like when that happens, I'm assuming that what happened was I joined, I loaded in, and they died right as I was getting in there. I think this is an error of calculation. No, the Fire God's Magatama. On the first playthrough. How dare you? I did no such thing. What a mess. Same person? They died going that way, so they went the other way. Homie. Are you for serious? That is something special right there. Now, why did you come over here instead of finishing what you were doing? Fuck off. Oh no, I've been bit. Does this guy not know what is happening right now? Go to the purple dot, dipshit. It's over there. I have a very strong suspicion that he did not finish the other side of the map. There, you can have that. No, yeah, he definitely didn't. What the hell? I was definitely 100% dashing to the beat. I did not input that dash. I really wish I knew what caused that, because it's super fucking annoying. And this is the end of the stage. Okay, that guy genuinely seemed like he was just like running around aimlessly and had like actually no idea what in the hell. I did not mean to whistle just now. I didn't actually whistle like a true nerd, like actually. But he genuinely didn't seem to have any idea what he was doing or why he was doing it. Okay, good, excellent. So, back to what we were doing earlier. No other players to worry about. Wait, wasn't there an Emeridosaurus over here in a dead end? Yes. Ah, god damn it. Oh. I guess he burned up. He lasted just long enough to be a pain in the ass. Hey, what's up, Silent Hill? How's it going? I hate this thing. Are you shitting me? Fucking annoying. Okay. I disagree, but it's fine. Gotta love how he went for that shit while I couldn't see, and I don't know what in the hell all of that was. Glad it's not 100 degrees anymore. Yeah, we're getting to the point to where it's in like the 60s over here. Wait, I opened SMD. Why is it not showing the title? Because I never hit start. I'm really not smart at all. There it goes. Title visible. Can't see shit. Sounds a little bit like Texas weather, or maybe SoCal, Florida. If it was Zona, you'd be just super glad that you were in the mid-90s, right? I remember Zona. Zona's a bad time. How the hell does anybody, like, live in Arizona? My deepest sympathies. I was recently in SoCal, and I don't understand how anybody tolerates that place. God damn it. Fucking itch on my foot, bro. We were in Long Beach recently, and I gotta say, that has got the, like, bar none, the most depressing stretch of waterfront I have ever seen in my life. North Cal, though, North Cal was kind of nice. Parts of it, anyway. We ended up driving through Weed, and Weed is the shit. It sounds like a setup for a joke, but they're well aware of that. That's why, like, the Weed souvenir store is what it is. I am aware. But I mean, like, rent costs out there are insane no matter where you are, from what I understand. We've got a close friend that you might sometimes see in chat here, goes by Splicer Child, tells me that, like, pricing out there has been fucking stupid ever since he can remember. But, like, don't feel like I'm just picking on SoCal, though. Like, I talk mad shit about the places I used to live to. Like, Texas is a dumpster, bro. Texas is super bad. It's not, like, it's not Long Beach bad, but pretty much most of Texas is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah. That sounds correct. I said as though you needed me to, you know, confirm that you knew stuff about the place that you live in. Derpy doo. And there was the magic of paralysis. But yeah, man, while we were doing Viv's like school tour, right? I did not know that she could actually fire that high. We've lived in a bunch of different places. And Callie was recent, and it's because the place that she works now decided to send her to a training program. Now she's one of like 3 people in the building that can program key fobs. Bad as it, yeah, I mean, like, I'm at an age where I really don't have many physical friends. I say physical as though internet friends are ethereal somehow. But I really don't have, like, a lot of friends that I've ever had nearby to, like, think, oh man, it sure does suck that I'm at location now. Darn. But, like, look, it's interesting to have gone through what we went through, you know, going from place to place, because it's one thing to, like, inform somebody, like, when you visit someplace and you think, like, oh man, I had a lot of fun visiting Arizona when we went to, I don't know, special Six Flags event or whatever the hell, and then they have, like, they leave with a really positive view of a location. But when you've stayed somewhere long enough to also have to deal with the negatives, the downsides of living there, because every location has the downsides, that's when you get, like, actual perspective of what's going on in the world. Okay. 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 Okay again. Okay, some more. Alright, okay, I've had quite enough. That was interesting. It's usually the weather. Dude, the places that we had to stay in, I wish the weather was the worst. Like, okay, quick rundown of the places that I remember. We drove from Texas, which is where we originally lived. Now, Texas I've lived for most of my life, and, most of my life I was either in Haltom City or Fort Worth or Hearst. Now Hearst was pretty decent, but it was like a little bit more upper crust than the rest of it. Fort Worth is a dung heap in terms of living there. The city part, if you're going to the city to do city things, is pretty good. The rest of it sucks. It sucks a bunch. It's gonna keep sucking. It's not gonna stop sucking. And it's because of just, like, an absolute lack of infrastructure. Fort Worth is a great example of the kind of place where, you know, the type of people that feel like taxation is essentially robbery? That place is a perfect example of why you would feel that way. Because, like, you cannot tell where the taxes are going. Nothing's getting repaired. Nothing works right. Everything is a mess. Haltom City is even worse than that. And it's funny because those are like low tax locations, and even then you still feel ripped off. Past that, I don't know why they didn't hit. Past that, we moved from there to Arizona. Arizona is hot. Arizona is really super very ultra hot. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that, like, on top of everywhere being hot, everything is pretty arid, like, in terms of, like, there's no, like, in the area that we were in, there was no, like, parks, there was no, like, trees, there was no, I say no trees, very few trees. Everything was just very kind of dead. Nothing of any use was nearby. Everything there was super fucking expensive. To clarify, we were also in, like, we weren't in Phoenix proper, but we were pretty near Phoenix, and anywhere near Phoenix, you're paying way hella more than you should. Especially for gas. Holy shit. After that, I'm trying to remember, after that we moved to Chicago. Now, I expected the problems in Chicago would be, you know, crime-related, but I should not have assumed that the news was accurate ever, because Chicago was extremely uneventful and very boring. Mostly there's just not a lot there to do. Or at least there wasn't a lot there to do for, you know, anybody that's on any kind of budget. There was a round 1 to go to, but this was, like, not super far after COVID times, and I gotta say, that's the dustiest round 1 I've ever been in. And I do, from time to time, experience the concept of allergies. So that was not a great place for me to be. I would, like, do a round or 2 of DDR and start coughing up a lung. After that, we ended up in, Jersey. Now, Jersey's got a lot of really cool shit to do, a lot of really fun things to see, but Jersey's biggest problem is that nothing is close to each other. Everything is super far apart. Like, nothing is particularly walkable. I don't recall having seen any area that I thought was bicycle-friendly. Not that I had a bicycle, but the point still stands, damn it. But, like, just in general, if you don't have plenty of money to do stuff, Jersey doesn't have anything for you. Though, I will say... Oh, you know what? This actually brings me a little bit back to Chicago. So, I was gonna say the best pizza I've ever had in my life was in Jersey at a place called Papa's Tomato Pies. It's a historic pizza place. It's like the second oldest pizza place in the country, and I think it's the first oldest that's still in operation. But Chicago had another problem. Like, all of the fast food and all of the restaurants that we went to everything tasted like dust and cardboard. Like, nothing had any flavor at all, ever. Except some nondescript burger place with an ultra-generic name, 4x4 Extreme Burgers, in a food court in a mall, I think the mall was called Fox Valley. Those burgers were fucking amazing. Now, we cracked the code on why they were amazing, too. The guy who owns and operates the place is not from around there. He's definitely 100% from another country. And I don't think he ever received the memo that nothing is supposed to have flavor in Chicago, so he's just breaking the fucking rules, and I love him. I love him for it. Keep breaking the rules, my guy. Shoot at me. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I didn't expect that Gaki to get down there as quickly as he did. Yeah, Jersey's a lot of fun until it's not anymore. I don't know what it is about this map, but, like, here lately, every time that I touch this map, all of the dumbest shit keeps going wrong. Sure. I don't know why my burst counter didn't happen. Okay. Hey, it worked that time. Game is weird, dude. And then, like, now, these days we live in Washington. I'm not going to be too specific about where, but we live in Washington State. Washington State is almost definitely the best place to be in this country right now. It's a relatively high tax location, but having said that, in contrast to Texas, you can see where the taxes are going here. Like, I do not feel overtaxed, even if the numbers are relatively high, because I know what this state is getting as a result. Like, example, we have a really, really, really good public transit system. When I say really, really good, what I mean is, like, Portland, Oregon is in just about the middle of the state below us. And if I wanted to do so, I could get on a series of trains and buses, and I could reach Portland, Oregon that way. and it would cost me roughly, I think it was $31.75. So like not even $35, and I could make it to Portland, Oregon. There's also, like, really good health coverage here through a program called Apple Health. And that shit covers, like, if, like, it's a really great program, but while it is means tested, they're not, like, that strict about the means testing. Like, if you make too much money, then sure you don't qualify, but they don't go through the, like, hoops that everything else goes through to figure out whether or not you meet the criteria. They're just like, hey, do you make this much? No? Okay, you're in the program. And it covers just about anything that you could think of that's medical. Like obviously, if you have to go to the hospital, covered. Doctor's visits, covered. Decent amount of dental, covered. Fucking, even therapy. If I was interested in having a therapist right now, I could just line one up, boom, covered. You gonna shoot at me, bro? No? Okay. This guy is back? That's weird. Or did I just forget to kill him last time? Later. What? How are you still alive? Okay, that's how he got to me as quickly as he did. I thought he was going to have to run into that building and all the way around it, so I was wrong. Alright, this. Anyways, blah 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 regional stuff. So not gonna lie, I do love it when that series of strikes manages to kill on that very last hit. It's the small things, you know? Oh, there's this Scampus in here, right? Yeah. No. Okay, well, so much for that guy. Not worried about that because I currently have the paralysis pill on. Sure, just walking a bunch, I'm sure that'll be very helpful. Oops. Poorly timed. Genuinely do not know why I went so far on my way not to fight that guy right away. What's up? Oh, what? Whatever. Oh, you're still here. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, it's gonna hit. Bro, what? God damn it! Oh, okay. Ugh. Playing like a fucking scrub right now, Jesus. Last couple of days, like, the last few streams of, like, the God Hand attempts, I was playing like a fucking dip dong as well. Don't know what's going on with me right now, but apparently I'm not allowed to be good at anything. Oh, sure, I left that in red, but whatever, who cares? I'm not going back up for it. I hate it. Get out of here. What the fuck? Get out of here. Whatever. What? Why did that first one not count as a headshot? I'm gonna get got. That's probably gonna kill me. It didn't somehow. Can't see what's happening. Okay, guy. That dude is annoying the shit out of me. Oh my god. Where exact? We're still here? Nah, dude, I'm not doing all of that. Hold on. Haul ass. I'm not even sure I needed to go that way to do this. I probably didn't. But whatever. Just go away, dude. Shit. Shoot at me, bitch. Shoot at me more, bitch. It makes you want to buy it. And then when you get... Well, I mean, dude, this game is rarely on sale, and it's pretty expensive. Like, I would have had it way before I did if interest was the only part that mattered, right? Unfortunately, like, full price, it's like $60. Well, 60 US. Oh my god, dude. That... Okay, sure. What? I don't even know what in the hell just happened. I do not have half a brain today. It's 50. I know that when I got it, it was like 50% off and it was still $30. I am playing so goddamn bad. Like, for real, this is making me extremely happy that I made the decision not to try to do speedruns today. Because holy shit, the amount of bad that would have been. Yeah, of course, you're gonna grab me. Why wouldn't you? How about you just fuck off? I hate this enemy so much. But honestly, I would genuinely start with the first game. Like, both games have their merits, and like, people often described this one to me as like the first game, but upgraded in every way. I don't necessarily agree with that. I do think that there's more meat on the bones on this one, but at the same time, I feel like the first game is a better introduction to the world of Nioh and how it works. So, like, mechanically speaking, the first game, I think, eases you into the concept more than this one does. Now, that's my opinion. I don't necessarily know if that's how anybody else would see it. Here, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, let's roll with the Nioh. Come this way, bitch. Yo, sick. Quick warning about the first game, though. That's not going to make you not want to get it. It's just something that did kind of leave a sour taste in my mouth is, like, the first game doesn't actually allow you to create a custom character. Like, the main character is the main character. And the reason that I was bothered by that is because the only flavor of Nioh I was familiar with was seeing someone else play Nioh 2. So I was fully expecting to make my own character. And because I was expecting it and it didn't happen, that sucked. I was genuinely annoyed. Also, if you're familiar with Dark Souls, don't treat this like a Souls game. Because a lot of, like, Souls conventional wisdom doesn't apply to this at all. In fact, to me, it's hilarious when I see somebody else streaming this, and they're playing it for the first time, right? And then I see, like, all of that Dark Souls, like, brain poison leaking. Like, oh, I should use large weapons only and run around naked. Like, no, none of that makes sense in this game. Please stop it. But yeah, don't play this like a Souls-like. The more you play this like a Souls-like, the more you're gonna struggle. Let me greet you. I really, really, really want an ethereal Kodama Soul Core. Come on. Give it here. You suck! Once human. Title sounds familiar, but I don't remember why. Excuse me, guys. You gonna drop down? Yes, he is. How very convenient. Okay. I don't know what that was. Or why that was. Yeah, whoever redesigned this area really honestly thought Bakugani was super threatening when really it's just super annoying. Ah. Have you tried DFO? Which is a weird recommendation from me, given that it's not a game that I like anymore. Get out of here, big boy. Dungeon Fighter Online is also a free-to-play. It's a Korean MMO that you'll end up playing predominantly solo until endgame. It's a 2.5D like beat 'em up where like you constantly learn new skills, and it's actually a really, really, really cool stylized game. But yeah, I don't know. I just fell out of it really. But I did used to love the hell out of it. Dude, paralysis is so good. Yeah, given that it's a free-to-play, worst-case scenario, you install it, don't like it, and then you uninstall it. Huh. Oh no. The horror. What the fuck, game? What? That was supposed to be a finisher, goddammit. I don't actually want to knock him off. Well, that's not what I wanted either. And then I knocked him off. Gotta hate this. Fucking disaster. Let's get naked. Not really, just mostly. What the shit? Well, that sucked. Oh, okay, good. Let's do this. Though I don't suspect I'll have any trouble with the boss. Generally, I don't have nearly as much trouble with boss enemies as I do with groups of enemies, and I tend to find that to be true in most action-based games. Like in God Hand, let's be real, none of the boss enemies are really that threatening in comparison to, like, the Death Shudder. No! Ah! A little bit late. Yeah, like I said, boss enemy, not a problem. Oh, right, and DFO is also known as Dungeon and Fighter, and its music is pretty fucking baller. Let me show you my my favorite DFO track. Fucking love this track, dude. Jesus. Yeah, Mystic Arts for Magic. Unlikely that I'm going to change any of these. Definitely not. Nope. Get out of here. Dude, I need to do something about the fact that, like, this little guy right here on my headphones is super loose now, so it doesn't really sit on my ears the way it should. Sanagi, that's a heavy though, so we're not about that heavy shit. Nah. I wish it was a faster way to do all of this. Izanagi, that's the one I want, but that's a medium way. Not about it. Izanami. Nah. Yeah, it's the sheathed. Not interested. Alright, well, that stage is done. Let's complain about scrubs again. Never remember of the name of this one. So this is the Bravest of Brave. I'm guessing, yeah, this is the first playthrough. What are you doing, dude? They appear to be wearing heavies. Are you for real? Are you for real? Genuinely? You're not ever gonna fight back yourself, huh? What's all of that heavy armor for? Can't blame them for that. Jesus. Hello. Well, that should have worked, but I guess not. Alright, so this next part is a duel between him and the player. I could theoretically help with this, but that feels lame. Don't know what you're doing, buddy. This is your show. Wow. Are you ever gonna fight back? What is your deal? I genuinely don't understand. Sweet Jesus. You're not controlling your ki at all. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have heavies on, but... No, I mean, if you're gonna fight, I'll back off. Wow. I got I got nothing. God, look, I know that I'm not playing worth a damn today. I'm well aware. But what the fuck? Like, dude, I was seeing how ridiculously slow their ki was coming back. I don't understand. Like, how can you play this game at all that way? So this is the beginning of this stage. 41, this is Dream of the Wise, I believe. Well, I mean, like, you could say, well, obviously they're asking for help all the time. But you have to use the Choco Cups to do that. It's not something that you can just do. Good shot, buddy. You know what? I think here in the near future I'm gonna switch back to my electric fists. Really, guy? You okay? Oh, I almost turned the camera too far and fell off right there. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, well, you don't need my help right there. Just like I, believe it or not, didn't need your help right there. I was fine. I'm about to fight big crab Bakugani. Okay, it's really not that serious, dude. Calm down. There was a lot of lag right there. By the way, it's another soul core that when I see it, I just like, I know that the person I'm dealing with doesn't really understand the game very well. God damn it. Really? What? What? I don't understand how I keep on missing his fucking horns. What are you doing? Genuinely surprised he didn't get killed right there. Alright, well I'm gonna make progress in this direction. Man, it's a good thing he was here, otherwise I don't know how I would have handled that Kappa. Good looking out, buddy. Ow. He's gonna use this fucking shrine, so I'm gonna have to wait over here. And of course he's blindly following me. Believe it or not, you don't have to go the direction I went. And now he's left the correct direction locked. Boy, this crab got really stuck. Jesus. Which direction are you gonna go, dude? Because we can get more done going opposite directions. Oh, god damn it. Good. Picked up a Yasakani, nice. Ah, that was early as hell. I do not understand how you get this far in this game and not have any Kodama sensing abilities. Like, no equips that have it at all. It's just weird. Jesus, guy, calm down. At least I feel like this guy has plans sometimes when he does shit. It doesn't feel like he's just doing things at random like a lot of other oh goodness. I'm not sure that we should try to engage on this. I'll try to separate. Okay, well. Hey, yokai shifted. Alright. God damn fucking jackass. What in the hell, bro? I'll be honest, I don't expect this guy to survive this boss fight. Okay. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to counter it like that. What the hell, Dweller? Hooray, he survived. Yo, at least I got a text out of it. I did get an ethereal scroll of the wise out of it at the end as well. I should probably take this up to 150 because I saw that ultimate courage and that sounded pretty dope. I think like the three big ones that I want are heart, courage, and strength, because heart and courage, both of those help you maintain as much ki as possible, and the ultimate strength makes you deal a lot more ki damage. Those are the things that I'm most beard scratch about, you know what I mean? Neither of those are good. What the hell? Like, the best I could get out of that would be to use it to grind Shuten Doji. Oops, I forgot to switch from this to the electric fist. I would just swap my my equip. That's easy enough. The thing is, I forgot to change the Guardian Spirit, so it'd be a little lopsided. Also, it didn't matter at all right here. Nah. Let's get that done now. From Baku to Shinroku. Need to put the Dweller on here. My god, I've got way too much shit. Yeah, there we go. Hell of a difference those titles made. Was it Tonfa, right? Yeah, Lost Kingdom Tonfa. I'm not even sure, like, what the value of this would be. Here we go again.
Hi, this is
Wait.
Keyboard is for stabilizer, and you're about to hear the mission statement for this album.
Why would... I don't understand. Why would the element bonus attach to... Like, so this is dual elements, fire and water, but the element bonus attached to the set bonus is at 6 pieces and it's corrupted. That, like, that's not even vaguely the same thing. Now, if that was confusion, it would make sense, because if 2 elements are applied to the same enemy, that causes confusion. Okay.
Now, this is not the fault of the artists. It is just the way the established industry works. The album you are listening to now, a project called Red by Stabilizer, is going to be an experiment in trying to...
Hell yeah, a project called Red.
Without climbing any social ladders or spending copious amounts of money to buy the recognition of industry bigwigs. Instead of that is going to make him or her a lot of money.
I did not have that. Okay, that's actually really, really useful. And it's a plus 40. It's not level 190, but we can fix that relatively easy. Okay, so here's what's about to happen. I'm gonna do some tempering on that. No, yes. I want a proficiency bonus. Familiarity is not the same thing. I also want soul core drop rate. Here we go, there's proficiency. Okay, so last thing, what do we want? What do we want? Item drop rate sounds good. Yeah, well, aside from the Amrita earned. Yo, the other one didn't have proficiency up? What the hell was I thinking, dude? Especially now, that's pretty important. Okay. I really hope this guy doesn't think I'm just here to babysit. Gotta love that heavy armor Odachi combo. Oh, they're using Shigudo. Okay. Gotta love it when they just mindlessly follow. A lot of this stage, I'm trying to remember, I think a lot of this stage is actually yokai. They'll take care of that. That guy did not even get to finish his line before he died. That is a jarring change of pace. The music, I mean. What were we just on? Some Astral Chain? I didn't look at it. Oh, hey, look. Another infant child who maxed out their breast size. And they're trying to run around as naked as possible. Good. We're gonna... Oh, was this on Way of the Nioh? No. Huh. Get him! That's you. I gotta say, like, Nioh really should stop having fucking gimmick bosses. Like, oh, this is a piece of mountain. It has glowy fingers. Punch them until it falls over, then stab it in the face. The house is even worse, though. But still, like, neither of them are good. Plus, this is easily one of the bottom 3 soul cores in the game. Like, you see this right here. It looks like, oh, maybe that'll be a good attack to use against a group. No. In fact, like, notice how far forward, like, he casts it, and it spawns so far away from him, and there's a massive area right in front of him that it doesn't even touch. It's so bad. And it doesn't do that much damage, and it does not a lot of key damage. I think there's a good chance it's intended to be a soul core that you use to start an encounter. But even then, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Go ahead. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yo, it's only 135? I'm genuinely shook by the fact that it's only 136 now, but whatever. How is it only 130? Nah, that's what was on it in the first place. Oh well. Okay, so my next mission is the Tsunomoto Yokai Hunt. This one. I deeply dislike this mission because it forces this dickhead on you. He's awful. He causes problems. Now, if I wanted to, like, you can just rush down that Kappa, kill it, and end the mission here. I don't really want to just... I don't really want to do that. Why don't I want to do that? Don't know. Probably should, because like I said, hate this guy. You know, Dream of the Nioh really does have some pretty serious inconsistencies. Like, there are some places where they replace certain enemies with, like, endgame DLC 3 enemies. And particularly on the, I think it was the third mission, the third main mission where you fight the Viper at the end. Dude, they went ape shit doing that. There was a particular, I think it's Suiki, I think is what it's called. They put her fucking everywhere, and it was super irritating. But it's weird how many places they didn't do that, because it was definitely giving the impression that it was going to be a basically everywhere kind of occurrence. Later, buddy. Hey, thanks for getting in the way, buddy. You know, this game is one of the, like, it's probably the only example I know of where human players and NPC players are about as incompetent. I think incompetent is the word I'm gonna use, cause bruh. I mean, like, funny enough, the NPCs are sometimes better because at least, like, they're ridiculously incompetent, but they are at least consistent. I can expect the same level of incompetence out of this guy, but, like, with human players, when I'm playing with somebody that's got, like, a really, really annoying habit, right? Like, one of the really bad habits that players will exhibit when you are the visitor in their game is they'll just follow you blindly. They'll just follow you regardless of what you're doing or whether or not they have, like, any idea why you're going where you're going. Like, it could be a really weak player that's, like, and by weak, I mean, like, under-leveled for the area that they're in. And you could haul ass into a dangerous area because you know a specific target that if you take down, that whole thing will be easier for them to deal with. But they'll just follow you into the gaping maws of hell and then, you know, immediately die because they're not prepared for that. But there's instances where, like, I'll be paired with somebody who is mindlessly following me, and it annoys me, and then when I'm like, okay, I may as well use the fact that you're mindlessly following me, and as soon as I start trying to take them where they need to go, they stop following me. At least this dickhead acts the same way all the time. What a way to go. Anyways, we're about to fight kind of a gauntlet of mans. Yeah, game wasn't expecting me to take that thing down as fast as I did. Are you kidding me, dude? The camera fucked with me just long enough, and then, like, she leapt up a spot that I couldn't leap up. That's pretty sick. Oh well, that's just more drops for me, I guess. Dude, I love the cape on this clothing, just for the fact that when I do Beyond Infinity like that, like, there are phases of that combo where those movements are completely unintelligible. Like that. There we fucking go. Alright, well that's enough of that. Alright, next phase. Thankfully, the next phase is way shorter. It's also easy to get instant killed over here if you don't know what to look for. And honestly, this is probably the single dumbest thing about the design of any part of this game. So there's you've probably seen this enemy and noticed it earlier. It's kind of like a giant slug with like an old man's head on it. It's called a Wida. And one of those is going to spawn here in a moment, but it spawns into this map by like leaping out of the ground immediately. If you just happen to be where he spawns in, it's an instantaneous grapple before you're even aware that thing exists. And it's just to the right of where Snack Lady is right now. So it sort of forces you to make sure that what you're doing isn't anywhere near the center of this area. If you want to bring things this way, that's good too. Either one works. Ah! I was hoping that the Dweller would kill it. Anyways, that's the end of the stage. Something about blah-de-blah-de-blah, this Kappa-stole shit. And then you kill off all of these yokai that were, like, I guess the lore is that they were bullying him into stealing shit. I'm not sure if it makes any sense. What would yokai, like, what use would they have with random, like, human belongings? I don't know. Seems a bit silly. Shit. Well, all of the missions in the game are available now. Yeah, we'll do these some other time. A hot-blooded howl. Okay, that ends with a big old fight between player and a bunch of human enemies. We'll do some more multiplayer and then I'm probably gonna go for now. Man, is this not literally what we were just now doing? Yeah, sort of. So much for the game loading in, though. This mission was essentially over when I got here. Free loot, I guess. Oh, this is that spear dipshit from earlier. I'm actually really happy I didn't actually have to fight alongside him. Hey, if you could go ahead and interact with that Kappa so we could end this mission, that would be fantastic. Yeah. Normal lumber site. Wasn't worth it, I should have just left. I do not remember which mission this is. Yeah, I was thinking maybe DLC 1. No, actually, I don't think it is. It is not. Wow, someone's actually using Archer's Impact. Deeply upsetting. That's Archer's Impact. It's basically step back kick. And if you've unlocked the follow-up attack and you're using claws, then it has a next attack on top of it, which is really, really bad. Like, I mean, even under the best of circumstances, the follow-up is actually really shit. Like, Archer's Impact itself is not a bad attack so much as, like, the issue with it is that it consumes an input that's much better used for something else. Rude. He put an axe on me. I'm sure that that's how it should be described, right? He asked me a question. That son of a bitch. So many feckin' items, bruh. Hat helmet. Nah. Nah. Boy, I haven't used any of the other weapons in so long at this point. I'm pretty sure that this is pervading waters. To be honest, if this is somebody trying to get help for the Gyuki boss fight, that shit makes perfect sense. Because that fight sucks. This is that fight, by the way. See, the issue with Gyuki isn't necessarily even that Gyuki... like, the boss probably shouldn't even be that threatening. But it's fucking huge, like huge enough that genuinely the way that the game normally works just doesn't jibe with the way that it functions at all. Because it's just too fucking big. Like, I'd say it's like the one boss fight where you really, aside from hitting the two weak points behind it, it's the, like, clumps of Amritus, of the Spirit Stones on its legs. Once you get done with those, you shouldn't lock on at all. It's a complete waste of time to lock on. Ooh. An Ethereal Scroll of the Wise. What we got? Mystic Dyad with no special rules. Son of a bitch. Later, buddy. That super armor, though. I wonder what kind of tea utensils I have on me right now. Probably nothing I'm particularly interested in. There's one specific kind that I want 3 more ethereal versions of, and that's it. I don't think that I have any chance of having any of those on me right now. Nah. Cherry Blossom viewing in Daigo. So pretty much at the end of the stage. Jesus, they are making it very, 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 very difficult to control a normally extremely controllable enemy. You know, this guy would genuinely not be a problem at all if they would stop. All you gotta do is get him blocking once, that's it. And we've had him blocking multiple times, but then they keep pushing him away from me. No! God damn it! Like I said, super, super easy to control if you just keep it going. Now, the follow-up fights are not at all like that. The follow-up fights are infinite super armor bullshit. Ah, I deserve it. Oh well. Alright, I'll probably just stop after this. This will be our last time to see if it actually gives me an effect worth having, or worth replacing the last slot with. No. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, this is already a really, really, really good Demon Parade picture scroll. The problem is that this is, basically the way that the game is split up is there's 5 different playthroughs, and the one that you start off on is Samurai. Now, in the first game, it's Way of the Samurai. And this one, it's Dream of the Samurai, but it goes Samurai Strong, Demon Wise, Nioh. And these, like, this equipment slot is completely unused during the initial playthrough. And starting on Strong is when you first start finding these. Well, you can only get an ethereal version of this from playing multiplayer games with other people. So far as I know. That's the only way I've seen it. But that's just a strong version. It's not like it's very outdated basically. However, because the effects on it are so good, I don't know, it might be pretty hard to replace. Anyways, I feel tired. It's only 2 o'clock, which it's so dumb that I feel this tired, but I do, so I'm gonna lay down. Y'all have a good one.
I wasn't in though. I was out. I did the thing.
Cool, he got stuck on the fire. I am on top of you. I am literally riding your ass. You keep on moving, so I can't shoot at anything.
I didn't know you were on top of me.